Here, manager Lee Allinson after a 2-1 defeat to Alvechurch. Lee, it was a difficult first half where Alvechurch created more of the chances in the final third. What were your thoughts on the half?
I mean, we can talk about tactics and they're 4-3-3, we're 4-3-3, they're this, they're that, they pass, we don't, we go long. At the end of the day, the way I look at it, football's quite a simple game for me. It's 11v11, it's 1v1 all over the park, and for the first 45 minutes they've absolutely battered us, if I'm honest. We were really poor, we were poor all over the park. Peter Clark's played, should never have played, said he was fit and he wasn't fit. Which, listen, it's hard on Clarkey because he's been brilliant all season, but he knows today that he's probably let us down a little bit. And we were just off it first half, we were just nowhere near it, nowhere near good enough. I felt they deserved their goal, went 1-0 up, obviously. And yeah, we were just really poor first half.
Yeah, David Longking was back in the squad. He didn't start or feature today. How far away is he from being fit, and how much of an impact will he have?
He'll be back in the side next Saturday. He's massive, and he's a massive loss for it. He's a massive loss for us at the moment. We need him back. That's no disrespect to how Benny and Jordan have done. I thought they've done brilliant today. Got caught out once in the first half, but other than that, defended really well, defending for their lives. But we need David back in the side. He's getting back to full fitness. He'll be ready for next Saturday.
Brilliant. Second half was much brighter from us, creating probably the majority of the chances. What was your view on the second half?
I thought we were outstanding second half. I'm bored of saying it, Kayla. At the end of the day, you know, we've had what we had. We've hit the bar at 1-0, should have scored. We give away a silly, sloppy goal, totally against the run of play. And then for me, you know, we've camped in the half, and you know, the long throws have caused problems. We've had one cleared off the line or two cleared off the line. As I say, we've hit the bar. The keeper's made a save. Joe's cleared, great header, scores. Sol's offside, he's not interfering with play. Joe's not offside. Joe scores, Lino gives offside. You know, Sol's behind him, not interfering with play. That obviously would have made it 2-1 with 20 to go. And you know, we've had, obviously the keeper's made a save. Joe's going in to score it. The lad's nicked it. It's come to Bradley. He's hit it. He's hit the lad on the line. And it was just like that. It was just never going to happen. And it seems to be happening to us at the moment. Last 2 or 3 games, bar on the Luton game. So hopefully our luck will turn in that way. We've ended up with a penalty. We probably could have had a penalty beforehand with the lad climbing over Jordan. I didn't think ours was a penalty today. I think we've got away with one there. The lads won the ball. We've took the penalty, we've scored it. And then you think, right, we've got 5 minutes to go. Let's get the ball in good areas. And we failed to do it. And that probably summed up the whole afternoon. And I've just said to him in there, you know, at the end of the day, they've got to start believing they're a good side, because they are a good side. We're lucky to have this group of players at this football club because they're good players and we're a good side, and we've got to start believing that. But we can't play like we did first half and expect to win games, and full credit to Alvechurch. They wanted it first half. Better 11 versus our 11, better 1v1s all over the park, and you know, they deserve their lead. And because of the first half, it cost us the game for me, because once you start chasing, you leave yourself open. They've hit us on the counter, scored the second. But we had enough chances second half to get something out of the game, and I felt on a second half performance we could have nicked a draw here. It would have probably been a fair result in the end. But take nothing away from Alvechurch. They defended for their lives, they blocked for their lives, and they deserved the win in the end because of their first half performance.
Both Matt Ball and Johnny McNamara started today. Both didn't start Tuesday's match, and Johnny not featuring. Was your main thought process in the starting lineup was just based on work rate? No,
I think it's very difficult to have a game on Tuesday against a group of younger players and get carried away with the performance. At the end of the day, Matt Ball and Johnny McNamara were excellent last week against Albridge. And I just felt that we needed to be in it. They've been here all season, they know how we play. But as I said in there now, maybe we need to go open a little bit more, and I definitely need to get Sean Lewson in the side. He'll be in the side from next Saturday. He was outstanding again when he come on. He's a serious threat. He looks back to where I know he can be, and when I get him there, we've got a serious player on our hands, so I need him in the side. Little Bradley, again, he's the only one for me that looks like scoring at times, so I need to find a way in for him as well. And then we've got to go and maybe be a little bit more open and go and try and score more goals than the opposition, because the way we're defending at the moment as a unit isn't quite working.
You just mentioned it there, but we essentially had 3 wingers on the bench. Obviously, they are versatile and they can play in different positions. Is this becoming difficult to make decisions?
No, not at all. At the end of the day, I've said to them there, they get the chance to keep their shirts. Maccas and Bally have done nothing wrong today. Sean Lucian, Bradley Bell and Dylan Williams have done nothing wrong. At the end of the day, we're away from home against a team 4th or 5th in the league, and we've gone with a side that we felt can cope. As I said to you, Maka and Bawley wasn't the problem in the first half. The problem was the midfield three. We played with two because Clarkey was injured and he should have pulled up earlier, or we shouldn't have started the game and done a fitness test. And that didn't help us today. You see in the second half we had 11 fit players out there and we were a different animal. And we now have to take that in. I think if we need to challenge, we need 8 wins out of 12 and possibly a draw. We can do that, but it's got to start next Saturday at home to Lowestoft.
And what can we expect from that game?
Again, I think they've won today. They're on a bit of a roll. They've got good players. They've got, for me, one of the best centre forwards in the league. They've got a very good midfielder who scored against us the 2 goals. So it'll be a hard game. Listen, there's no easy games in this league, and if you play like you did first half, we ain't going to win many either. But at the end of the day, this has been a great season for us, so we can't get carried away. We're finding our feet again. I do feel that we're slowly getting back to our best. Hopefully we can find it with David Longking back in the side next week, and take that forward and hopefully get 3 points that will kick us on now.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank
Cheers.
you.